Hey guys, so it seems like everyone wants to be a part of the interview now, and for this interview, I got Monsieur Landen with me.
Hey, what's going on?
We were just like, you know what, why not? Let's do an interview right now, and how you doing, Landon?
Doing pretty good. Traffic was okay again here. I mean, it was flowing, but I'm ready for this if you are.
Alright, let's do it. How much do you enjoy being in the Diverse Society?
Where do I even begin with that one? I mean, knowing all of you guys, it's actually a really fun time being in the group because it's like, I mean, we all have different mindsets and sort of like how we do things, but when we're all together, it's like, okay, let's do this or that. Like, no one really argues.
Yeah.
To which in old friend groups, it's like, okay, we'll do this or we'll do that, and then people will start freaking clashing with ideas.
We're all just like very chill guys, and it doesn't really matter what we do as long as we do something. And I mean, the only part we really argue about it is if we just do the exact same thing over and over again. Like for instance, when it comes to birthdays, it was like, let's do Dave and Buster's. Like we already done that like so many times. But other than that, escape rooms, yeah. But other than that, we still just keep doing it because it doesn't really matter because we're still having fun.
The only one thing we did different, I don't know if it was I think it might have been a birthday, was just going bowling.
Yeah, and I think that's the one thing that all the group members are like, we want to do that again.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have a favorite video on the channel?
I got two favorite videos. One would have to be the first and second part of the horror movie that we did, and another one was, I freaking forgot what it was called. What it was like, the fear of objects on your left side.
Oh, Sinistrophobia. Yeah, that one. 2 films in one, and then our shortest film yet.
Yeah, it was actually really freaking short because I even watched it during lunch at work.
And you're just like, okay.
I was just watching it, just like, okay, I got time.
What would you say would be the funniest video that you've seen on the channel?
The funniest video would have to be the Overwatch video of the wedding. Because I remember Glenn having that idea, and I didn't realize that you guys were actually gonna go with it.
I'm just as surprised that we did it as well.
When we first met, what was your opinion of like, were you thinking of like, okay, this guy's weird, or what was your opinion when you first met me?
When I first met you, it was definitely not weird, because the only memory I have was that I think we bonded over Marvel, I think
it was Marvel, because then Glenn brought it up, because we were in the same PE class.
Yeah, and over time we were just like, oh yeah, we know each other, but then you left for wrestling, so it was like, well, there goes him. And then...
I mean, I still hung out with you guys at lunch.
Yeah, but only like a little bit though, right? Because you were with other friends too.
No, but then I sort of like broke off because they were sort of like doing their own thing.
And it wasn't until hybrid classes was when we actually started to talk more with each other and just hang out more. No, I thought you were like pretty chill because at the time, like I was having a tough time making friends. Did you have a first impression with me?
For you, it was sort of like, if I spot someone that I know will be my friend, it's sort of like, okay, got this guy locked in. I have to make this guy my friend.
I have to. It's a priority.
Well, it's sort of like, with me, it's like, okay, do you want to be my friend? Do you not want to be my friend? Do you think of me as like some weirdo? But it was like, the more we started talking, it was like, okay, yeah, you're cool and stuff like that. And then it sort of evolved into, okay, you're now one of my best friends.
As much as the guys give you like a whole bunch of like crap and just like make fun of you, dude, like you're a really cool dude, man. What was your first impression with everybody?
Okay, so let's start at the beginning. Glenn. Me and Glenn, I believe we met in science class. The first thing he asked me was, hey, do you want to watch this YouTuber SMG4 with me? I said, yeah, I actually watched his videos. We watched it and we started bonding over stuff like video games, comics, stuff like that. And then you and Ruben came into the picture and it was like, okay, you guys are actually really cool and I'm glad that you're part of the friend group. Montana was a bit of an anomaly for me because it's like...
Isn't he for everyone?
Yeah, for everyone he's an anomaly, but with me it was like, okay, yes, it's good that you're my friend, and it's now also really funny too because all the jokes you make of like, oh, he's gonna watch you when you sleep and all that stuff. He does a really creepy smile. The only funny thing about that was like graduation practice, we all left ahead of him And then you see Glenn sprinting away, and he points back. What, didn't he point back? And then Montana was just chasing after us on his bike.
I think I remember that, actually. Oh my god, that was a random memory that popped up. Oh my god, yeah.
Jordan, I forgot when I met him. I think it was when I came to your house again and he was there.
I know his first impression of you.
What was his first impression?
He was in his car with his mom, and...
Oh, and then they see me showing up on the hoverboard.
Yeah, and they were just like, what the fuck?
That was also the first time, too, that I rode the hoverboard to your house.
Wow.
For Tom, I haven't known him that long, but all of you guys, like, I don't know how to really explain it, but all of you guys do make a good group of people.
You just explained it.
And finally, for Lulu, I think she's one of the most chillest and funnest people. I don't even know if that's the word, funnest.
Most fun.
Yeah, most fun person to actually play games with. I still find it funny. I'm sorry, Lulu, for saying this on the internet, but I still find it funny of chasing you down as Chucky. It's just really freaking funny. I mean, I didn't know you were scared of killer dolls.
Was there ever like a moment like outside of like videos or just basically with the group in general, like whether it be hanging out or any of that stuff, what would you say was like a great moment with just being with the group?
Pretty much every moment hanging out with you guys is a great moment, especially with bowling, because I remember Glenn saying he wants to do it again just so he can piss Jordan off.
Was there like a least favorite video or least favorite moment in the group that you have?
The least favorite moment was I hate myself for bringing that joke up because it's like, I don't know what I was thinking, the whole Janet joke. Because I was bored, I thought we had space for like, oh, bloopers, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna grab the skull, say it was one of the people of our group. And I didn't know it would devolve into, okay, Jordan's gonna Photoshop me on Peacemaker and then have my cameo be a skeleton. Another least favorite moment was like during the process of the whole Corona apocalypse.
Wow, he actually pronounced it correctly, unlike a certain someone I know, Miss Cornucopolis.
How the heck are we gonna get this to work? And even after finishing the video, we all brought up, why the hell do they need a weapons thing if it's just dealing with the coronavirus?
We were gonna have zombies, and then we just cut it out, so now it's just like, oh...
Because we don't really have a big group of people to play zombies.
Yeah, especially back then, where it was only just 5 guys. I just said 5 guys, and that made you laugh?
No, my brain went to a different place. Okay,
only Landen, people. Only Landen would do.
I'm sorry. I know this crab's getting cut.
I'm not cutting this.
This is just one more least favorite. It was during the whole, when we were making the horror movie, like my eyes would wander away from the camera. So for the sequel, it's like, okay, let's have you wear sunglasses. Mm-hmm. I was praying that no one would see because of the reflection of the computer.
It wasn't just the reflection, it was the whole goddamn window that was on the goddamn glasses.
Yeah, I was sort of thinking we do that. Let's just do a radio thing.
I mean, that's what we did for Chronopocalypse, because we didn't have the resources at the time, but now it's like, okay, we either need to have someone that will make sure the eyes will stay at the camera, or we just do a radio. Are there any future projects that you're excited for?
You know, whatever we freaking make, I'm gonna be down to do if I got time, but for me, it's hard to like, okay, I got time on the weekend. I don't got time during the week because I'm normally at work for pretty much all day.
It's one of the main reasons, guys, that we have a hard time getting everyone in the same room together is because we have to work around other people's schedules and then go from there.
The only reason why in like some videos that I'm in them is because like, okay, yeah, this was back during high school. I had time to actually go to your house and actually film certain videos. Like even with the advertisements that people hate, I was able to go over to your house because for one, I lived close, and two, we actually could be able to film it. We now have to do stuff on weekends because everyone got time on weekends. Well, I feel like that does about it for the interview because I have no more ideas I can think of.
Me neither. Thanks for being here for the interview.
You are very welcome.
And you know what? I might as well just make an interview with everybody in the group anyway, so we'll see how that goes and how long that's going to take. But other than that, I'm Mateo.
I'm Landon.
And we'll see you guys later. Bye.